We back. Sorry about that, but it took me a little minute to come back. Been drinking plenty of water. Think I'm detox my body. Yeah, I think I'm gonna detox my body this whole week. I'm gonna give me a nice meal tomorrow, but after that, just drinking straight water and fruits and vegetables. But we got another topic on our hand. I hope my live is working correctly this time. I don't know what was going on. That's why I said my shit had froze because I was talking and I was like, hold on, what happened to the comments? So y'all see the title. Um, Donald Trump, Vladimir Putin, however you say his name, and Ruto, the president of Kenya, lives are on the line. We're gonna get into Ruto first. Yeah, Ruto just made an impactful speech. Impactful. And I feel like he needs all the protection that he needs, and he has to be man. It's just crazy because presidents can get backdoor, all type of shit can go on. But yeah, he just made a big speech in Kenya. I think it was a couple days ago. I watched it. I'm like, hold on, he's saying some real shit, and real shit can get you killed, especially being a politician. Ooh, you speak that real shit, Donald Trump. He's speaking the truth on a lot of shit. They don't like him. They want him out. When I mean out, they want that man out. Yeah, out. But yeah, Rudo, he said some very impactful statements, and he don't want the U.S. He don't want to do no business with the U.S. Period, and the West. Period. Not just the U.S. but the West. He don't want no dealings, and he said it in his speech, and it's really dangerous what he did. I just hope he ready for it. I hope he ready for it because in Africa, uh, if I'm not mistaken, the last like elections and shit, what country was it? It was some dude. I forgot dude name. Maybe it'll come back to me. I forgot the dude name, but the shit was so lethal that the military pulled up to this nigga crib. Like the shit was crazy. Like the military were about to take this nigga out. It was some. Oh damn, I can't think of the dude's name. Um, damn. But yeah, Ruto just made a very powerful speech, and yeah, I feel like if they take him out, I don't know how Kenya is gonna react to that. The people of Kenya are gonna react to that because it's a lot of things at stake worldwide for Putin too. They want to take him out. Yeah, they want to take Putin out. Yeah, I hope y'all know that. As soon as that shit happen, they want to take Donald Trump out too, but they can't. I'm not saying they can't. It's gonna be hard. Have y'all ever seen that movie Hard to Kill? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to kill Trump. But anybody can be taken out. No one is too big to be taken out. And I feel like these people, what people am I talking about? Y'all know who I'm talking about. They want Trump gone. They want Putin gone, and they want a lot of these African leaders gone. Now I feel like they gonna want Ruto gone pretty soon because Kenya is like a big staple in global trade. Yeah, Kenya is a big staple in global trade. So especially in Africa, the ports of Kenya, Mombasa, all them shits like yeah, they make a lot of money off imports. A lot of money off imports. A lot of shipping money, man, and it's crazy. Like, hold on, man. There go my comment shit again. What the fuck is going on, man? Do I need to? Do I need to make a new YouTube? New YouTube? Hold on. Can somebody please drop a comment and please hit a like? Okay. Okay. I was just trying to make sure. I ain't see no comments. We got 8 people. Please hit that like button. All right, I was just making sure my comments and shit was working again. Thank y'all for hitting that like button too. But we as people globally, we're not even really into the politics shit because we don't know who the hell we can trust. Yeah, we don't know who the hell we can trust when it comes to this politics shit. So, um, people like, oh, I don't get into politics, and it's not gonna affect me. Trust me, it has effect. Oh shit, it has a effect on everybody. Yeah, definitely has an effect on everybody, whether you like it or not. I'm not voting and shit. You ain't gotta vote, but it's definitely gonna have an effect. Just like the Joe Biden shit, gas was cheap, everything was going pretty smooth. When Trump was in office, just from my perspective, my opinion, from what I was seeing, but everything just started going crazy when Joe Biden came in. I gotta talk politics a little bit. It's not even politics. It's just really my opinion on this shit, and I feel like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I feel like we could have got way farther than we are with somebody else besides them, and this whole shit is just so corrupt, man. It's time to hit the reset button on all this shit. Vanessa Don, it's time to hit the reset button on all this shit, bro. Cause I don't know about y'all, but this shit is a big ass game. Who can play the who could play the game the best, man? That's what it seemed like to me. And they not really doing shit. Like they just taking out so called taxpayer money and just sitting on our shit, not really doing a job. And I feel like we as the American people should be firing a lot of these politicians. Most of these politicians been in this shit since they was young. Like Nancy Pelosi, get her ass out here. She need to fucking retire. Some of these people too damn old to be in these spaces that they are in. I know people don't like to talk politics, but why not? Y'all talk about everything else. Y'all talk about stupid shit like rappers and celebrities. Why not talk about a politician? Damn, I've been waiting, but you've been on. Man, I have a whole lot of shit to be talking about. I got so many topics that I be wanting to talk about. I be putting them shits in my notes and just don't even be talking about them shits because like I know some people will get upset. And I feel like we can't keep blaming these politicians for shit that's going on. We already know what they're about. We got to do shit for our own. We got to put our own people in there, people that we at least know. I don't know none of these black senators or white senators. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. So I be sometimes looking like shit. We don't know who these people are. We don't know if they. We don't even know Obama. Shit. I talked to a lot of people from Africa. Shit. His folks from Kenya, Mount Kenya, and we don't really know what Obama from. He said he from Chicago. That's what he say, but he ain't really. To me, he did some shit, but he ain't really do enough for his people. Um, but I appreciate the little shit that he did, but we still don't know him. These motherfuckers go to Harvard and shit like that. Who the hell do y'all know that went to Harvard? Who do y'all know that went to Harvard? I don't know nobody who went to Harvard. Nobody. These people go to these high end colleges, which are known for devilish activities, known for sacrifices. These colleges, if y'all look on TikTok or any social media, go look up these colleges. These colleges are evil. Like they started off evil, so I'm pretty sure they still evil. Yeah. What do I mean by evil? Go look that shit up. That shit'll piss you the fuck off. How these colleges started, testing on black people's skulls and shit. This shit'll piss y'all off. Y'all go look. I just gave y'all a little example. Yeah, testing on. Yeah, yeah, crazy shit. Nah, I just be saying because sometimes I be sitting back, like man, people don't get it. It's like whatever your political belief is, y'all don't see what's happening. The people that's trying to help us, they attacking them. The people that's trying to help us and tell us what's going on, they trying to attack them. That's the whole point of this live. Yeah, man. If y'all go look at Harvard University, the history of all these big colleges, Ivy League schools and shit, this shit is this shit'll piss you off. But you know, if y'all want to do that research yourself, or just look on TikTok. People make videos and shit about this shit all day. Um, but my point about it is that damn, these people are standing up and letting us know what's going on, and the media is attacking them. Donald Trump, we're gonna get to Donald Trump. Donald Trump been telling us what's going on. A lot of people like, oh, he racist, oh, he grope women, and he do this and do that. Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Donald Trump probably got so much shit on these politicians that they can't say too much on Donald Trump because he already been exposing a lot of this shit like sex trafficking and a whole lot of weird shit that's going on in the country. But Donald Trump, did y'all know it was more bus and child sex trafficking when Donald Trump was in office than Obama, Joe Biden, all these people? Go look at the numbers. Numbers don't lie, but they can lie. But if y'all go look at the numbers, Donald Trump was putting pressure on the FBI and all the police around the country on the sex trafficking shit. Under Obama shit, it was, I believe it was more black people killed under Obama's term than any other president. Um, with Donald Trump, he was trying to. I, for me, what I seen, it was so much business going on in America that it was crazy. Every city you went to, so much construction everywhere. He was bringing jobs back to America, so called. He was telling China, y'all can't keep fucking us over on these trade agreements. Basically, the presidents before George Bush and they was getting finessed by China, but they was part of the agreement because they was making money with China off of Americans. Crazy. So money buys quietness. Yeah, yeah. Nah, bro. I trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Nah, nah, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, they sent most. Look, I'm in the furniture capital of America, bro. They sent all the textile jobs. Bill Clinton sent all the textile jobs to China, bro. Bill Clinton signed. Joe Biden and Bill Clinton signed so many bills to lock black people up. These people are beyond criminals. They're like the top of the top. Yeah, they're beyond criminals type shit. These people should be locked up and starved to death. Like most of these politicians and shit. The shit that they do, the wars and shit that they start in these other countries, they take all these people resources. Just like in I think Uganda. Yeah, in Uganda, they just hit for a couple $1 trillion worth of gold, bro. They just hit for a couple $1 trillion of gold. I think that was Uganda, a village in Uganda. One of them countries, I think it was Uganda. They hit for like $1 or $2 trillion worth of gold. You want me to tell you what they told them village people? Y'all need to leave. This our shit. You know who probably over there? The United States. That shit. Man, them people dug for that gold. I feel like they shouldn't have put that shit on social media. Clinton was 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago, but things that happened back then still affect people today. That's what y'all don't get. Yeah, yeah. And that shit pissed me off. I'm like, it would have been a fucking try. It would have been a war for that gold. That shit could have took them people out of poverty. Like shit like that. That shit just be pissing people off. Like, think about that shit. Like, you just hit the lottery. Somebody took your lottery ticket out. Somebody just took your lottery ticket away from you, and you just hit the motherfucking lottery. What the fuck you gonna do? You gonna try to goddamn go to war about this shit? But you know what they do? Cause I've been watching some history and some events. Sometimes I be having to turn the shit off, bro. Cause like I told you, the truth hurts when you see the truth and know what the truth is about all this shit. That's why like I can't be watching like slave movies and shit like that and shit about slaves because it be the truth. That shit really hurt. People feel that shit in their soul type shit. Like your ancestors be talking to you. And the evil shit that these people keep doing still to this day. Like nobody in Africa should be like starving. Like I'm just keeping that shit real. Nobody around the world should be starving. But you got billionaires and shit with all this fucking money, like Bill Gates, with all this fucking money, bro. They hit for $2 trillion worth of gold. It might have been 1 trillion, either 1 or 2 trillion. That's still a lot of money worth of gold. 1 trillion, bro. That could set your family up for generations on generations on generations on generations. Bro, they took a lot of Africa is still rich, but the West took a lot of money from Africa. Did y'all know the richest person in the world ever was in Africa? I think his name was Massa. What is it? I can't pronounce his name. Mansa Musa, something like that. The richest person in the world. He had so much like valuables that was just his. They probably couldn't really add up his real value. What up, though? Man, that shit was just like so sickening. Cause that shit. Because when I was watching the video when it first came out, I'm just like, damn, I'm so happy for them. But then I'm like, no, this shit gonna hit social media hard. And you know them people watch social media. You know they got social media police. You know they got high level intelligent police. The CIA, the FBI, all the motherfuckers was probably watching that shit. The president probably was watching that shit. Oh yeah, we going over there. That's ours. That's how they just bullying bullying the villagers. Like that's their land. How the hell that's yours? Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, they were digging. Then they found all that gold. The people just like celebrated. They were so happy, man. I was just like, man, real gold. Like, imagine how much real raw gold is worth. Like that shit. Man, it would not be worth anything if we as didn't value materialism. Well, that too, finesse the dime. But you know, back in the ancient days, you know, shit, a lot of people used to wear gold, and you know, they can trade shit for gold, salt. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So minerals and shit are very valuable. If we don't think of it money wise, they could make trades. You know what I'm saying with this gold. They could trade, you know, cows or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to necessarily be money, but imagine how much they had. They had so-called 1 US trillion worth. So imagine how much they could have traded. They wouldn't have cast it all out with US dollars. Imagine how much resources they could have pulled in from that gold. They could have turned their whole village into a nice like city with all that. Be crazy. But that's why my topic. I had to come back because I've been wanting to talk about like different topics because the same old usual topics don't really cut it with me because it's more to talk about. Yeah, it's more to talk value in minerals. Yeah, and Africa has a lot of minerals. Do y'all see how fertile the soil is? Like the food grown over there is more valuable than the food grown over here because the food grown over here don't really got no flavor because the dirt is not really fertile. You can make the dirt fertile by putting different things in it, like natural things in it, but it's too many chemicals in the ground in America. You still got some land in America that's fertile, but a lot of it got chemical. They spray chemicals in the air on the crops and shit. So this is shit we be eating. I tasted the real fruit from Africa. The real shit just tastes natural. But back to these politicians, Vladimir Putin, they want him gone. Yeah, because I was watching some shit with Vladimir Putin. He been warning us and shit about the U.S. politicians, about George Bush. He was pissed off at George Bush, y'all. Vladimir Putin, George Bush did some shit that pissed Vladimir Putin off, and I'm like, hold on. I watched some shit on YouTube like a couple months ago. I had to watch the shit over. I'm like, hold on, why? What led Vladimir Putin up to where he's at right now? And he been giving us warnings. But now I feel like these U.S. politicians playing Putin right in his face, and he like, man, like chill out. He basically telling them chill out. And the U.S. and the West, they just keep doing the nonchalant shit that they do. Y'all see what they doing towards Trump. Y'all seen where they said it was Russian gate, where he was doing something with Putin. They never proved it, but they put that out there, and it might not have been facts. Yeah, we eat chemicals and metal every day when we cook. You right. The pots and pans even got chemicals in it. It'd be crazy, man. Aluminum foil got chemicals in it. Man, everything we think about that, everything we use got chemicals in it. Radiation. Your phone got radiation. Believe it or not, your phone giving out radiation when it's in your pocket. It's just crazy. But I don't know if I should have made this shit about health or the politician, but everything goes in because it's a system that we in, and it's a system that we gotta. It's a satanic system that we in, and it's hard to get out. It's hard. It's a satanic system. That's what it is. They want you to believe this with the politicians. Um, some of the we do have some good politicians, but majority of them are corrupt. We just need to hit the reset button and start over. We need people that we know in this shit. We don't need people that been passed down from generation to generation, like Nancy Pelosi. What's the dude from Kentucky? Yeah, his family, they used to own slaves. Mitch McConnell, his family used to own slaves. Uh, Nancy Pelosi. You can tell all these people. I feel like most of these people are racist. They might not show it on TV, but I believe these motherfuckers is racist. I don't care what nobody say. Mini microwave on the side of our heads. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely. They got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi now and hotspot. That shit amp that shit up. That shit amp that shit up. That shit amp that shit up. Now we got AI reading our motherfucking brains now. Cause the other day, right? What the hell was I thinking about? I was thinking about some type of like food. What was I thinking about? And that shit popped up on a YouTube commercial. I'm just like, it ain't no fucking way. I was just thinking about that shit. And oh, this another thing. Why it's on my mind. Did y'all see what a dude ran off with the apple recipe? Hold on, Now this shit. Please, please, put a one in the chat if y'all seen the dude run off with the Apple recipe, the Apple invention. That nigga ran off to China. Did y'all see that shit? He ran off with China. Did y'all know Apple supposed to be coming out with cars? That shit was on my mind. I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to say that shit because I forgot all about that shit. The motherfucker ran off on the plug. He got the the Apple codes and shit, and he ran over to China. Did y'all see that shit? These people playing a very dangerous game. Imagine what they doing with our information and data. Mm. Just the cost of advanced technology. You ain't hear about that to the drug. You need to go look at that shit right now. Yeah, the FBI, all the motherfuckers looking for him. He in China somewhere. He going with a China company and telling him the codes for the Apple shit. Did y'all know Apple was coming out with a car? Your shit crazy. Yeah, he went over there and now he trying to make the car. The FBI looking for his ass. Yeah, he want it. Yeah. Yeah. Copyright infringement, all type of shit. Yeah, he want it. Did y'all see? See, I should have posted that shit with Vin Diesel. Did y'all hear what Vin Diesel had to say today? Shit right out of a movie. They gonna track his ass down and kill him. You best believe. Do you know how much Apple worth? Yeah, they gonna put a bond on his head too. Ooh wee. They gonna put some money on his head too. You ran off with the codes. You ran off with the codes, nigga. You ran off without ideas and inventions, boy. I I wouldn't be surprised if he end up dead in a week. And that's why this live come together because it's just a whole lot of scenarios, a whole lot of news events. Because people running off on the plug. Yeah, he ran off with them codes and went to China. Yeah, they came out yesterday. They said, yeah, we looking for him. He in China, man. You know the China government. They gonna be protecting him. Hmm. The China government gonna be protecting him. So they ain't gonna be working with the United States government. Hell nah. Boy, he done ran off with the biggest phone company in the world codes. Man. Is he gonna become the next billionaire with them codes? Do you know how much them codes and stuff, them ideas, inventions are worth? He trying to invent his own. Yeah, he didn't already came out with the car and everything. They're gonna need an international hitman for that man. China not messing with the United States. They gonna protect that man. So it's gonna have to be some spies or something going over there trying to track that man down. Cause it ain't gonna be no regular police or no high level police. No, the Chinese government gonna protect him very well. And they probably gonna be like, we're gonna protect you, but we need some of these codes too. That's what China go. We need some of them. We need to know what these codes are too. I promise you. That's what they're gonna. That's what they're gonna be saying. Yeah, we gonna give us the codes. We'll protect you, and we'll pay you. I'm telling y'all. See when I seen that shit, I was just like, what the. Yo, I was just like, yo, it's crazy. And I don't even be watching the news. I just turn on the motherfucking TV, YouTube, bam. This shit be right in my face. I'm like, man, I gotta click on it. Time to call Denzel. See, this what I gotta say. If Donald Trump was president and that motherfucker ran off, see, the thing about it was on TV, it looked like Donald Trump and China, shit, they were cool. But Joe Biden, I said Joe Biden. Joe Biden and China, I don't think y'all seen that picture. I might post it on my community page, but the way the Chinese president looked at Joe Biden, he just looked at him like, boy, I just finessed you. Yeah. Whatever Joe Biden signed with China like last year or the year before, I still remember that picture that they took together. Boy, that Chinese, I don't know the president name, Xing Shang, but boy, that motherfucker, he looked at Joe Biden like, boy, I just finessed you. You don't even know it. That's the look he gave him. That's the look he gave him. I was like, man, I seen that look before. That's the look when you just finesse somebody. Man, Biden, I'm gonna tell you where he should be at. He should be on a porch in a rocking chair and just chilling. Kamala Harris, she need to be. I don't know where the hell she need to be. She need to go to the club or something because she not black. You remember Joe Biden said, "You're not black if you don't vote for me." She ain't black. She ain't even know who the fuck. She ain't even know no Tupac songs. Like what? You ain't black. You need to stop. You need to cut it out. Yeah, yeah. I got an iPhone, but crazy. She's supposed to be Asian or something. I don't fucking know. Yeah, she ain't black. She said she used to smoke weed. That don't mean you black because you smoke weed. Like people be like saying the most crazy shit. Like yeah, I don't know, bro. But she went to Africa this year and thought she was doing something. Them African people don't want you. Them African people don't want you. Y'all trying to promote the rainbow agenda in Africa. They don't want that shit. Yeah. Obama tried to promote that shit in Africa. They do not want that shit. When I went to the fucking club, I know I don't got no problem with gay people, but everybody know that this shit ain't real right. I don't have a problem with gay people. They know this shit ain't real right. Shit, I'm in the club and I look to the right. I, I see two dudes dancing. I'm trying to look the other way at this point. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, that's dumb. I'm gonna let them do them, but I'm in Africa. I thought the shit was taboo, but people really don't like that shit. Yeah, people really don't like that shit. But I'm in a club in Kenya, and I look to my right. I'm like, hold on, I thought this shit was taboo in Africa, but most people don't like that shit. They know how that shit is in Africa. They know how that shit is in Africa, bro. They not having that shit like American do. You better keep that shit on the low. They don't want to see all that shit out in public. You can go if you want to. The motherfuckers gonna stone your ass or goddamn cut your ass up. Like for real. Nothing against gay people. Do what you do, but now I remember this shit used to be low key, but this shit is all in the open to where the kids can see it and see the politicians. That's why I got to go back to the politicians. They're allowing this shit for the kids to see all this rainbow shit, and it's getting crazy. They got it in the cartoon. They got it. It's just crazy. And I don't know. We got to kick these motherfuckers out. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but I think we can. What's going on, Rob? How you doing? What's going on? But yeah, I had to go on my political rant, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I feel like I should be a politician, but I don't know. I don't know what steps we can do to get these motherfuckers out. These motherfuckers been in here for generations on generations, and just get them all out. Start all over fresh. Cause these people know people in higher places. That's why they still in the positions that they are in, because they getting paid multi-millions, probably billions of dollars from people that's controlling them. Yeah, they be making all type of business deals. Is it illegal? I don't know. Insider trading, all this crazy shit. Yeah, man. It just be so. And I be talking and having conversations with people about this shit, and Most people don't even give a fuck about it. To be honest, I be seeing who be knowing. I mean, you can know shit, but if you don't do nothing with the knowledge, I mean, it's really no point. But you gotta spread the real knowledge and shit. And man, this shit, it just be. They cut my homie's cousin tongue off in Mexico because they caught him in an act. Rob, an act of what, bro? Hold on. An act of what? Oh no. No. Oh shit. Damn, we know, bro. You ain't even gotta say it. Oh shit, bro. God damn. See, that should be real. It ain't just in Africa. It's just people know the real consequences of that shit. But America allows it, and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You want to be, rainbow? Do you? I ain't mad at you, but you know that shit ain't real right in your spirit. And most people who are rainbow, sometimes it be in their genes. I don't fucking know, but sometimes I don't know. It's just different situations for different people. Different people, but in all actuality, damn man, that shit crazy. Nah, I do let it. Um, I do let people just do them because everybody got somebody gay in their family. So I mean, that's not the issue. We know what was right and what's wrong. But if people want to do that shit on their time and do that shit. Don't nobody want to see all that shit. Yeah, don't nobody want to see all that shit. But yeah, man, shit crazy. Damn. But yeah, man, I just had to speak on these topics and shit. Damn, should be having me deep thinking. But like I said, Donald Trump, Putin, Ruto, all their lives on the matter, and it's probably other politicians and shit too, lives on the line, and I hope that they take the right measures. You see what they're trying to do to Donald Trump? They're trying to do all this shit before because they know he's about to run for president in 2024. That's why they're doing all that shit to Donald Trump. So, um, yeah, man, the people that's speaking the truth and speaking up for the people, they got to throw some dirt on them for sure. Finesse. Yeah, man, let NCI, man, that's a whole nother topic, man. Whole nother topic. The babies, man, shit. Um, I don't know. Who else do y'all think will be good for running for president of the United States in 2024? I know people keep talking about the dollar collapse, man. That shit gonna fall, man. People ain't even gonna know what the fuck to do. Real shit. Oh, money gonna be worthless, man. People ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. They could talk all that shit that they want. People ain't gonna know what to do. But crazy. But hell yeah, man. It might be a part two to this shit, man. It might be a part two, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Let y'all think on that, and Salute to the chat. Thank everybody for tuning in, tapping in, man. Salute to everybody. Hope y'all have a blessed one. I might do a part two, so be on the lookout. Appreciate all my moderators. Appreciate y'all. And I want y'all to have a blessed evening. And y'all stay safe out there. You know how I do. I'll see y'all on the next one. ATM, ATM, ATM. I'm gone.